Well, I graduated from Michigan. Go Blue. All right. I've been here at Riv for 6 years. I've been waiting to tell this joke. All right. How do you get a Spartan who's knocking on your front door off of your porch? You pay him for the pizza. Oh. Yeah. Alienating a lot of you already. I know the feeling, because when I first became a Christian down in Michigan and went to church, I actually felt very alienated when I went to church, because I show up, they're all wearing polos and their nice ball caps and their khakis and they're all clean cut. I had long hair and piercing and grunging shirts and holes in my jeans and cussed like a sailor. And I just wondered, all right, now that I love Jesus, and I looked around, do I need to change? Do I need to change how I look? And you know what? I didn't change. I didn't change how I looked. Why? Because all my friends were as dirty and as filthy as I was, all right? And I wanted them to know Jesus. So the one thing I changed was not what I looked, but I started telling them about what Jesus had done in my life and how my life had been changing. And Noel's right. The reward, the prize, when the first few of them, as I stayed in their world, but yet told them about my faith, as they became Christians, I got the prize. And so that won me over. And I went into full-time ministry, graduated, became one of the pastors down at that church there at Michigan. And they started talking about church planning. And I was in. I just wanted to go. All right? And then I heard that Riverview, we knew we had a church here, that Riverview was losing almost all of their campus staff. They only had a few students who were involved on campus doing ministry. And so I got excited about coming here and helping Riverview restart its MSU ministry. And so myself and Troy and Matt and Ben, 4 of us, 4 U of M people came here to start the MSU ministry. And I asked myself the same question. Do I change? Do I change? Yeah, I changed. Yeah. You know what? I changed. I got an even better joke for you, all right? How do you make Wolverine cookies? You put them in a bowl and you beat them for 3 hours. Yeah, right? That is a good joke. For 6 years, you've never seen me wearing any of this gear, right? I have a Spartan license plate in the back of my car. And when U of M played MSU, I rooted for MSU to beat them up. And you know what? They've done that quite well, haven't they? Yes, all right? Why? Why? Because I love Spartans, all right? I love Spartans. I want to win them. And so if that meant wearing green means they're more likely to hear about my faith in Jesus, go green. If it means that they would pound my former Wolverines on a Saturday, but they'll be more excited on a Sunday to hear about Jesus, then go white, right? Because I wanted to come here and dreamed of Spartans being saved, dreamed of Spartans going into full-time ministry, dreamed of Spartans planting churches, right? And so we're seeing it happen. So when the Riverview elders came to us recently and asked Beth and I, do you want to go on a church plant? We started thinking, we're like, man, this is really hard. Do we change? Because we love our church here at Riv. We love our house. We love our network. We love our ministry. We love our life. But we love church planning. We love Jesus. So we started thinking about it. And you know what? We decided we're going to change. We're going to plant a church in Pittsburgh at the University of Pitt. All right? We're going. We're going to go. We're going to see it happen. Why? Why? Even if you think about church planning, why go to a campus? If you want to know all the proof you need for planning a church on a college campus, all you need to do is look around. Just look around and see all the lives. Listen to all the life change and realize that Riverview exists today because it was a campus church plant, that people came from another state to a different state to a campus in need with an awesome city and saw that campus reached. And as students were becoming saved and turning their campus upside down at MSU, then we started turning our whole city upside down. And you see all the proof right here. And so I came here and at MSU, we're seeing Spartans saved. The MSU venue is going great. We're reaching out to that campus. We're seeing students going to full-time ministry. We have 2 full-time staff, Zach and Mike, who've graduated, who are Spartans, and they're in full-time ministry right now. And now we're going to see Spartans going to hire a church plant. Troy and I are 2 of the ones who are going to go. We're U of M grads. Zach and Mike are joining us, 2 Spartans, and we're going to go to Pitt. All right? And we're going to believe God to turn Pitt and Pittsburgh upside down for Jesus. All right? And we're going to go because it's an awesome opportunity. And Pitt is an awesome place to do it. Pitt has 100,000 college students in Pittsburgh, 29,000 of them go to Pitt, and yet, as I've talked to the leaders there, less than 2.5% of Pitt students are involved in any church or any Christian ministry at all. And they keep telling me, come, yes, come plant a church. It's needed here. And the city of Pittsburgh, it's not what a lot of you might think. You think of it maybe as dirty and rusty and old. It is being totally revitalized. It's a family-loving, sports-loving, beer-drinking city, right? But they're revitalizing it. And it is actually being lifted up right now as a city that Detroit should model itself after. Because the last 20, 30 years, it's turned itself upside down. It's got great jobs. They brought in great tech jobs and medical jobs. And it's an awesome city. There's great job growth. It's a great place. All right? It's been rated in 2010 and 2011 by Forbes and then The Economist as one of the most livable cities in America. Last year, in 2011, it was the #1 city to relocate to in the U.S. And then for 2012, National Geographic made a list of top 20 places in the world that you must go see. 2 U.S. destinations made the list. One of them, Pittsburgh. It's an amazing city. And so we fell in love with it, and we're going to go. All right? And it's great. What do we need? What is it we need? This is going to be a Riverview church plant. We're going to see things happen. We have some needs. One is we need special gifts. We need finances. All right? We just need some special gifts for the first couple years to get off the ground, to cover our first expenses, to get our equipment so we can put a church like this right there in Pittsburgh. And so maybe what you can just consider is using part of your tax return or an end-of-the-year gift or even just a monthly amount for the first year or two to help us get off the ground and put a church there. We would love that, and that's a huge need. The other thing we need is people. We have staff going. We need people. Grads, if you're going to graduate in the next couple of years, put Pittsburgh in the top of your list for your job search, all right? Because it's a great place, and there are jobs there. It's a great place to live for young people. Or families. Maybe you're thinking of relocating because we're not just reaching the campus, we're reaching the city. We're going to live in the neighborhoods around the campus. And we want families that will come and get jobs and help us get this church that's both city and campus off the ground. And then the third thing we need is prayer. We'd love to stay connected with you guys. It's only 5.5 hours away. If you guys want to just hear about what's going on, if you can pull out your tear-offs and just write Pittsburgh, make sure we have your email list. I will add you to my email prayer list. So the first few years, so you can just get updates and you can be praying for us and hearing about Riv's church plant in Pittsburgh. Please just add your name to that. We'd love to stay connected with you because we're going to go there. We're going to see this beer-loving, fun, young, family-oriented, sports-crazed city turned upside down for Jesus. In fact, Noel talks a lot about all the sports that are there. I got all the Pitt gear. And I was just thinking, all right, they got all these sports teams. I got to get myself some sports team paraphernalia, right? Do I change? Do I change? You probably know the answer. Yeah. Sometimes you just root for the better team. Yeah. Go Wings. All right.